Breakups suck. Like, suck really bad. Whether you're broken up with, or you break up with somebody, or whether it's on good terms or bad terms, whether you saw it coming, or it came out of nowhere after you were on a really, really good, run, it sucks, man. Like, generally, it sucks. It leaves you with a heavy burden on your heart, and it just leaves you wondering whether you made the right choice or whether you deserved it or why did this happen to me. It leaves you wondering. And I've been broken up a few times. Where I did the breaking up or I broke up with somebody, and it's a touchy subject. Whether you know you're in the right or you feel like you've been done dirty, it sucks, man. Like, it's one of the worst feelings you will feel emotionally, I think. Like, it's, well, apart from, somebody dying, of course, but it does suck. So I want to talk about the time where I had to break up with somebody because I have quite a bit of experience, and at the moment I do have a very loving girlfriend, don't get me wrong, but it's a experience which I want to share that, you know, whether you're the one breaking up or doing or getting broken up with, it sucks just as bad. And honestly, if you feel like the relationship was going very, very south and you don't feel happy anymore, you're mentally drained, you've given up all your friends to be with this person and just stopped doing all your hobbies for this person, I think you're not doing it for your own happiness. You're doing it for their happiness. And what is somebody else's happiness worth to you when you yourself can't even find a smile on your face, or can't even find the energy to muster up getting out of bed? So this girl I met in January of 2024, we clicked really well, like really, really well, and we started getting really close, and we started going out a few short weeks after. It was really quick. We fell head over heels for each other, and it was like a proper romantic story. And it was it was great. I felt great. It was an amazing start to the year, honestly, because during 2023 I've been grinding, and I've been finally happy to get into relationship after I got out of secondary school. However, just because you got good times currently doesn't mean the bad times aren't about to come. And the problems arose shortly after, maybe after 3 months, just after the honeymoon phase, as some people call it. And we argued a lot, a shit ton. Most small subjects and the big subjects and the most ridiculous things. It was not great. And it's not like we had days where we, you know, just didn't argue. I mean, we did, but it didn't feel that way. It was just constant arguing and arguing. And yes, arguing is very essential to building relationships and to make relationships stronger. However, in my case, it was really tiring because I couldn't see the end to it. However, that wasn't as big of issue as what came next, and I got told by her, she opened up to me saying that she apologizes, and she basically lied about her whole life to an extent. And it's not like it was little things, it was quite big things for me, and it would be really big things for anyone else, especially when building a relationship and being like emotionally intimate with that person, a lot of people would care. And I didn't break up with her after that. Despite my friends' warnings, despite my family's warnings, and especially my sister saying that's not a good thing, I decided to generally keep going with that relationship. What came after is like what gave me a little bit of hope that the relationship could survive, because at the time I was having mixed feelings whether I should break up with her or not, and it was really draining on my mental state. And what happened here really, really fucked me is my grandma died in November 2024. It was really, really devastating to hear that because I've known her all my life. And surprisingly enough, she helped me through it. She was a really kind soul during that death, and she was helping me through it as much as possible, um, like through the like funeral proceedings and like just making sure I was okay and stuff. And I came back feeling generally happier because she was there for me. But I can't say it was the same second round time when 3 weeks later my grandma from my dad's side passed away, which crumbled me fully, which she wasn't as supportive as she could have been. At first, she didn't want me to go to the funeral because she wanted me to stay home. And one thing is, I come from Poland, and I had my family lives in Poland, so I had to fly over there, and she didn't want me to go, which just felt like a massive pain in my, you know, like heart. And ever since then, it was on my mind, contemplating like whether I should end things. And not long after, in January 2025, pretty much a year later when we met, I decided to end things. And it wasn't an easy decision to make because no decisions like that are easy to make. And I did it with a heavy heart. It wasn't something that was easy. It left me wondering if I made the right choice for a long, long time. Wondering if I did good or if I just screwed myself over. But for the first time in a while, I did feel a sense of freedom because I didn't really hang out with my friends, didn't really keep up with the gym during that time, and I was really, really lazy, unmotivated, undisciplined, and I've just fell off so hard. So, if you're going through a breakup or have broken up with somebody, it does get better. You'll find someone or the right person like I have, and all of that, well, you'll just forget about it because you won't have it on your mind. I do feel kind of guilty though, because I broke up with my girlfriend in January and I met my current girlfriend in May. So it's not a long time to heal, and obviously it has shown in the relationship. But I'm really glad I found this person because they have helped me through so much, and they are generally one of the best people I can generally ever ask for, and I'm really glad I have them. So it was worth it, and if you're going through a breakup, it will be worth it. Just trust the process, man, and you will get through it.